So in this episode of Boruto Naruto Next Generations, we finally see that Sarada and Chocho are finally able to leave the village. We see that in the beginning of the episode there is a hawk that comes by, which happens to be Sasuke's note informing Naruto that there apparently is some Sharingan users nearby the village. They're not technically, I guess, near the village, but they are stationed in an area in which they are close to the village where Sasuke is currently at, and if they eventually make their way towards the village, then it could have some dire consequences. So Naruto goes to investigate, and Sarada and Chocho go along for the ride. So quite interesting that we have another Sharingan user in the midst of the Naruto verse. But the thing is that we have to take into consideration is this in fact actually a real descendant of the Uchiha members? As we currently know, Sasuke and Sarada are the only surviving members. Well, technically, Sasuke at this point is the only surviving member of the Uchiha clan, but obviously because he gave birth to Sarada, this would mean that Sarada, is the only other user other than Sasuke himself that can use the Sharingan. So this enemy that has appeared that has the Sharingan is either a survivor of the onslaught of the Uchiha clan, or either is connected to Sasuke in some other way. However, there is another possibility that you must take into consideration regarding these Sharingan users. You have to really question yourself, are they actual survivors of the Uchiha clan? Most likely you are thinking no. Are they connected to Sasuke in some way? Possibly. But how? The biggest question is, what about the DNA of Sasuke? Because if you remember correctly, we have a very, very notable character within the Naruto verse that is, a mad scientist and has created various, and I mean various, experiments, especially regarding one's own DNA. And who do we know who does that? Orochimaru. So we might see Orochimaru play a role within this arc of Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. But, so that was really the biggest question that was brought about in this episode of Boruto, Naruto Next Generations. Just pretty much just letting the audience know that, hey, there are more users out in the Naruto-verse who have the Sharingan. But hey, I'm keeping it a secret from you as to what their origins are. But undoubtedly we'll figure out, what their origins are and how they're connected to Sasuke or the Uchiha clan in general, for that matter, in the next few episodes of Boruto, Naruto, Next Generations. So, by the end of this episode, we see that Sasuke and Sarada apparently get to meet for the very first time. As we know, Sarada has not seen her father at all, except in pictures, basically, and Sasuke has no idea what his daughter looks like, because he's been away on missions throughout the entirety of her birth. So that is why, and also just due to the Sharingan events that have played out within this episode, I mean, that is why he has grown very suspicious as to why another Sharingan user has appeared before him, and that is why he draws his sword out on Sarada. So, yeah. But I'm pretty sure that'll be resolved in the next episode or so. And besides, for all we know, there could be actually someone behind Sarada that the camera within that last shot of the episode is not showing. So maybe he's not talking to Sarada. Who knows? We'll have to wait and see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what you guys thought about this episode of Boruto Naruto Next Generations. I thought it was a pretty solid episode. It's not the best thing ever, but I thought it was a pretty good episode regardless. It gave some progression, it gave some build-up to what's to come, and, you know, it's entertaining me more than the episodes that we have gotten out of this series, you know? And also, there was a few comical parts out of the episode as well, especially when Naruto basically tells Sarada that, you know what, you do look like a lot like Sasuke. You have his eyes. However, you have the presence of Sakura. I don't really think that is a compliment, Naruto. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below, what you guys thought about this episode. Be sure to give this video a like if you enjoyed it. Hit that red subscribe button down below if you want to see more. And with that said, everyone, thank you all for watching. Love you all. I'll catch you all in the next one. Peace out.